What's up, everybody? We back with another one. It's the OD Podcast. I'm Wavy.
I'm Max.
And we have a special guest. Her name is...
Malaysia.
Yeah, we back with another one. We got some good material for you. Something you can watch, spend your day listening to, watching, whatever you want to do.
So,
like and subscribe, please.
Scenario, we're going to jump straight into today. She is new to the area we're at. I'm not even going to say where we're at, but we're in Florida and she's new to Florida. So, I'm going to ask her, like, how you got here?
How?
Yeah, I want a story to be told.
Why did you move here?
Yeah.
It was for like better opportunity. Honestly, it was supposed to be. So where we came from it was still in Florida. It was a smaller city,
Okay.
so it was very not diverse. It wasn't a lot of opportunity for growth, movement. So me and my partner at that time, we decided, hey, we have a child. Let's move to a bigger city, better opportunity. Why not? It was supposed to be the idea.
So when did you guys move?
Who had the idea to move here?
The idea was always in effect from both of us. So we
Both of y'all wanted to move.
Yes, from where we were at, because we didn't come from there. We came from both bigger cities.
So y'all not from Georgia? What state? No one say city. What state did y'all move from?
We were both born in the state of New York, but we grew up in South Florida, and then where we were was like northern Florida. It was country.
So y'all moved to northern Florida from South Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. What nationality are you? You black?
I am African American. I have Caribbean roots. My grandparents are from Jamaica, and his were from Haiti. So we both have Caribbean roots. So where we were, it wasn't very diverse. We were very far from all of our
So
family.
basically, this nigga moved here to chase a dream, and
It kind of was both of us. We both wanted to chase a dream, but our dreams are different, if that makes sense. So we are in different pathways. So he is more an entrepreneur role. And I mean, I'm kind of set. I have degrees in like carry. I don't know how people like to specify with that. People are like, yeah, I have degrees. She's more wrapped up, and she gets a job. But I mean, it's still I'm chasing the dream too.
You got the same.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. But you know how some people say like they try to make it. I don't want to say people make it seem, but
I think black people would try to make it seem like that.
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
No, if we're gonna be real, black people will be like, oh, you got your degree, yeah, oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of
true.
like like your package different than like an entrepreneur spirit, or it's that kind of stereotype on you type of thing. But it's like we were both chasing a dream. We both wanted more from where we were.
We already know this, but the audience doesn't.
Yes.
Y'all are no longer together.
No, we are not. We broke up after just a month moving here.
What?
Do you mind sharing? Do you mind sharing?
What? I'd have been so mad.
Yes.
Like, you telling me 2 to 3 days, did you even get to unpack your clothes fully? Like, what did was he even unpacked?
Yeah.
Did he just move like, I'll just take a suitcase
And just go. Yeah, it was crazy. It literally was a month. We moved, I think we fully moved in like the very beginning of August 2022.
That's funny because we moved here in October.
We moved August, and by September we were.
Now, all I want to ask is, do you mind sharing why?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I was the one who broke up with him. I was the one who was like, no, I'm through. But I will say there were events that I feel like, and I think it was shared, that led up to that. We had a fight. That's how it ended. We had an argument, and the argument was just really left. Like let me just say this: we have been friends for like 12, 13 years, something like that, and we dated for 4. And so everything though, I'm like, when there's no friendship, there's no nothing, there's no.
No, you going to circles. You going to circles.
Okay.
I want to know why.
What happened? Okay, so the initial issue, we fought over a laptop. So he's a DJ. Let me say that. That's his entrepreneur.
He DJs weddings and stuff or clubs?
Both.
Okay.
Everything. He's
so that's
diverse.
his entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes.
I sound so terrible. That nigga's gotta be getting pussy.
Stop!
Thank you.
No!
Thank you.
No!
See how you got that so quick? Let me know. But let's go to it. Let's go to it. See how you got that so quick?
No.
See how you got that so quick? And it's in your spirit, right? And a man will tell you, no, it's this, that. No, I'm a female.
No.
And I'm a straight up female.
I would hope fucking so.
But you tell me, like, don't BS me like I'm just one of those females. Like if you get pussy,
Are you
it's cool.
wait, no. Is
Like,
that
let
the
me know.
reason or not?
Let me tell you the story.
But no, I'm sorry.
So
but
she was telling us.
No. We're gonna stop running in circles.
Okay.
I want to know,
The story.
we still asking why, and we don't know specifically why.
Right. So the specific story, we got in an argument over a
This
computer,
laptop.
a laptop.
Why you getting an argument about laptop?
So when we moved, I didn't start work until September. So I had just started working here. So he wasn't making that much money, like starting.
So it's a financial reason.
Yes, because it was a $800 laptop, $900 laptop.
That he broke, or was it that he?
That's what he had to purchase. That's what he purchased.
Oh,
he
no, he
purchased
tripping.
like a $800, $900 laptop
For DJing.
For DJing, so he can make
So
money.
he can make more. Okay,
But
okay.
you have to understand, we also had to pay rent at that time, and we had it like. There
So
was a lot of
wait.
things.
We had rent, and then he
spent
bought
it on
his
the
laptop,
laptop.
and then
Yes.
you had no rent.
This is what I'm telling you. So
Nigga,
this
he
is-
go, then he try to.
Damn. And so I'm like, he brought it to me. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna go look at this laptop. I'm gonna go check it out, make sure it's okay." I said, "Okay."
You all share finances.
Everything is
Does
shared.
he,
Everything is
does
good.
he do the finances? Or
No.
Is he
I
making
should.
money now off of his investment?
No.
Fuck.
Right, majority of it I still cover for everything. So it looks like it's still for nothing. This is what I'm saying. But it wasn't even that. We got in a fight because I was like, okay, he left. He said, I'm gonna go look at it, I'm gonna check it out. That's all he said.
So
I
he
said,
had
"Okay,
the
cool."
balls to argue with you.
About this laptop.
After
that? So did he have a job?
After he came back, I said, you bought the laptop? You said you were gonna go look at the laptop, not purchase the $800
He got a
laptop.
credit card and paid.
That's what but apparently he had worked out some deal with the person, but you didn't tell me that.
He
You
should've got a-
told me,
he should've got a
hey, it was
credit.
$800,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look
You
at
should
it.
have put that on credit or layaway or
So
something.
in my mind, I'm like, okay.
So he took your rent money and
And paid
basically-
it, but apparently he worked out some deal. He only paid half, but even then, so that's still $400.
Oh, obviously.
But you didn't even tell me. You just told me it was $800, $850, whatever it was, and you were like, "I'm gonna go look at it." So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, wait, he purchased it. Then he came back. I'm like, okay. I was
So now y'all
pissed.
only had half the argument.
Right, and I didn't have nothing to really bring in. I was still waiting on checks.
Well,
from
did he
other
call
jobs
his
and stuff.
parents or something to see if he can get some money?
No, there was nothing, and that's why we were initially. I was upset. Like I was like, okay. So we didn't talk. The argument was over the phone too. That's what's
How
crazy.
long was y'all together?
4 years. We were together 4 years. We were friends for 12.
And you decided, don't flip your phone over. You ain't got to roll.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know.
Nah, I just think it's funny. You was like,
I didn't know.
fuck that. Like, you were like, I'm like,
I do have that in my spirit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a fuck that. I don't give a fuck. It's just like, I was trying to play it off for the camera.
That's hilarious.
Well, that is actually really funny.
So that's mad crazy. I
So
honestly.
wait, did he have a job then when he bought
He
the
was
laptop?
so when he bought the laptop, he was DJing at the time, but it wasn't like a lot. It was only a little bit. Like he was only like making maybe let's say $150 a week, like something small. Like
I would
it was
say for the
something
DJing
small.
stuff, it's all about who you know.
It's
So
and he does know people. Let me just put that on the
no,
map. He
I'm
does know
just
people.
saying honestly. For me, any friend I got who DJ, they making a lot of money. So,
But he was too though. He's been. Let me say this. I've known him as long as he's DJed. I saw him his entire career from the time he started to
But
where
you
we
just
are now
moved to a
together
new
now.
city.
Right, we did just move to a new city. So my thing is, you should have been busting your ass. Or it's like my thing
all
is,
you
even if
gotta,
you're an entrepreneur,
if you don't
this
even
is
know
what
where
you
the
love.
spots is to go to, or you don't know who to talk to in Jacksonville, how are you going to?
You can get on YouTube and do something.
Okay.
It's like, you
So-
can do something.
So I'm just gonna
You
hop in
can do
here and
something.
just say that when a man decides to move his family, or a man is like a man's job is to provide and protect,
Right.
and yes, it don't mean that you have to do that 100%,
Mhm.
but it is something that you need to do.
Right.
And if it means that he should have just, probably gotten a regular job and then put that to the side till he got it to where he needed to, then $150 ain't feeding you for the week. So what makes you feel
Right.
that it can feed 3 people in a house? So,
Right.
I just think probably sometimes men don't have the guidance because they may not know. And you as a female, and as their female too, should be able to provide that guidance. So I guess Did you even ever mention to him that he should look for a regular job?
Yeah, so he's had a regular job before. So before we moved, he worked for Walmart for a span of time, like 8 years. Was in management, like high level management, 3 different management positions. Did that. That wasn't something that he wanted to do. I understand that. I understand, you're doing what you have to do.
Ain't no damn understand, nigga. Work that bitch. Work that shit.
Right, you got to have money. My thing is, how much are we gonna take? Like we were in one city and we didn't.
I've done that in my life personally. We ain't quit no jobs to chase no dreams. You work that job and simultaneously, this is my dream.
Right.
Get what, nigga? I paid for this from a job.
Monday to Friday.
I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm working.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't know. It's oblivious. I've been there and did that. I don't know. But from that small argument we had, like, I don't know.
I just want to get to the fucked up part that you done made me move to a whole new city.
And
now I'm lost by myself. I feel like a lost puppy by myself.
I don't know how lost of a puppy I am, but I feel you. I'm rolling.
I've been with my girl for over 10 years. If I was a newly single person right now, I'd be sitting in the house like.
Well, I mean, I travel for business sometimes, and every month I have to travel a little bit. He'll call me and be like, babe, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
And see, we had that fear, but see, that fear wasn't there anymore. And see, that's why you said it was supposed to. I automatically know. Like, when your everything is off, like, we just were off for that. For you to not even have this mindset to know you gotta fucking go so hard for us, something about that is wrong.
So I agree with you.
Is your child his child?
1,000% it is. 1,000% it is.
When we had our child, that initiated my mindset.
His is the opposite.
What?
You see how you said it initiated for you to go harder, right?
Yeah.
His is the opposite.
Yeah,
and we actually talked about that. His was the opposite. And I'm like, I'm fucking blown away. You're crazy. Like, he literally said, like, his mindset when we had a child, I'm like, okay, my mindset is go harder, go harder, go harder. I was going to school still when I was pregnant with my daughter. Like, doing everything.
As soon as the baby popped out, I'm like, yo, I need more money.
His is like, okay, let me scale back and see what needs to be done and move slow. And I'm like, you can't do that. Like, this child has to live. We have to live.
You can move slow with your goddamn job. Work your job and move slow.
It blows my mind.
So I have a question for you.
I want to tell you also, I don't want to ill speak on this man. I 1,000% he has all the respect on this podcast. I support men, so he has 1,000% respect on this podcast. If he needs any help or any advice, that's what I do for men. That's literally what I do. That is literally what I do for men. I offer advice. I offer them guidance. I am a leader to men. You get what I'm saying? So that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to shame at all, but a lot of men watch this for advice.
Yeah.
So if there's another man watching this who may be going through the same thing, bro, go through your depression, go through your whatever you're trying to figure out, do that shit with a job.
I think that is what it is.
Do that shit while you working, my brother. That shit is not gonna work. Cause I've done that. I've quit my job because there's a little to the left our computer room. Before, that was my studio. I had a microphone set up. I used to make music and be like, yo, I'm a rapper. I quit my job and said, baby, I'm going on tour. With who? Who the hell I'm going on tour with? Where I'm gonna go make some music to go, you know what I'm saying? But that was literally in my mind.
Yep.
I quit. No, you said yeah.
You're not lying. So I do want to ask you, now that you're newly single, how does that feel being on the market, being single?
At first it was like scary, not gonna lie, because it is that you're so groomed that I knew this person from the time I was 19 and I'm now 31. Like, it was weird, and especially because even though the times that we knew each other, we weren't always together. Like, we were friends with benefits, we were friends through our other relationships, like, but we always had a friendship, and that was always someone. But the fact that it turned so badly,
y'all can get together.
Y'all
get better, yo.
I don't think so. I think it's really torn. Like, we really feel repulsed by each other. Can
I explain something to you guys?
You heard about Shanti Nelly?
So let me explain.
What?
You heard about Shanti Nelly?
Are they together?
They got back together after like 10 years of being broken up. They got back together.
J-Lo and
Ben Affleck, they got back together.
Yeah, no.
She said, yeah, no. She said, no. I'm done with that.
That's not here. That's not here.
Let me just stop you guys a little bit. Hear me out. Listen to what I have to say, and then jump in after when I say a little bit too much. As a married person, I am not happy the whole time
You're not
I've
happy?
been with him.
Oh.
Not every day. So I have been repulsed by him. I have not liked him. But I'm really trying to understand, why do females feel as though you can't grow or find yourself or find what you need or move away from that negative space? If getting to that negative space meant you were once in the positive, so why do you always just be in the negative and then jump to a different scenario when you could make something positive? So
That's true.
yeah, so why do you?
That is true. That is true. I just feel like we've gotten so dark and so deep, so I don't know.
Okay,
Like, it's
but I
spiraling
respect
down.
your respecting.
Let's say tomorrow
Yeah.
that nigga DJ Envy, he worth $200 million. You ain't going back?
No. Cause I'm one of those. I would go
back to that nigga. He had $200 million. I would be like, nigga, I would be calling that nigga like, bro, hey, bro.
So I have a question. Did you guys have a monogamous relationship? Is that what you want? Is that the type of
We
relationship
did
that
have a
you
monogamous
want?
conversation, but it didn't have to be that way. Like
Okay.
I was open to it, but it was something we never sat and talked about.
Okay.
We never sat and went through those motions.
Most
to
men
see
are
what
they're too scared to
and that's my thing. My first reaction. So after we had this argument over the computer, we broke up. After we broke up,
So where did he move out to with $150?
nowhere. We still were
Oh,
together.
Wait,
well,
he lives?
we're still living in the same place, but it's a two.
You know, do you know
so
something? You are not the first person we interviewed who fucking said that.
So, but help me. So hold on.
Yes.
Have you gotten new dick yet?
No.
You haven't gotten new dick yet.
Lying.
No, I haven't. I've gotten close, but I haven't. Only because I can. Like I'm from.
I'm just saying, like,
I was like, I know he's got new pussy. I found that out, and I was like,
So this what I gotta
If
figure
you're not
out.
giving
We
it up,
gonna do another
you
interview,
know what I'm
right?
saying?
We gonna do another interview, and I wanna know, how do you feel to see this man after you got new pussy? Because I want a female to express that to me, like, you already repulsed by him, but I wonder if you got new pussy, would you feel more repulsed? Because men usually, when they get
She
pussy,
said he got new pussy.
no, men when they get pussy, they lose their urge after nut clarity.
Come
So
back
I
to my
wonder
girl.
how would
You
you
wanna come back to
feel
me?
after you bust the nuts? You feel calm, you're not frustrated no more. He already bust his nuts. So I wonder how he looks at you. Does he look like this bitch still bitter over
Nah, when
nothing?
nigga bust their nut, they want their girl back. He probably busted nut, came back home and was like,
You think so? Honestly, that's interesting to say
Yeah.
because the situation that happened, he got pussy probably like a month ago, and then he's been like calm, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Yeah, right?
I'm not looking for you.
So that's okay. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. If
So
you
that's
got
maybe
if
I'm
you
just
got your
wondering.
nut, then would you have that post nut clarity where you're like, bro, I don't even care. I'm chill, like.
I got a couple
Okay.
questions I'll ask after
And
this.
then my final thing to add to that is, do you believe time heals everything? And
J-Lo.
I'll ask
I
you.
don't know.
So let me tell you why.
J-Lo.
So here this one will be a follow up to the last thing we just talked about. You guys are in the same house right now. The situation happened a month ago. Do you feel
Y'all
just
sleep in the
as
same bed?
angry
No.
as you do a month now later, 2 days later? You just as angry, you just as bitter. you
Well, no,
just
this happened.
as-
We broke up in September.
Oh, whoa.
So-
Okay, so
Yeah.
all this
They got
time
a year
ago.
at least, man.
Bet you are not staying with me, boy. You better go find your place to live.
We
boy.
done went through that.
You're not doing this to me. Like, yeah, you're not doing
Hello?
that.
Yeah, we definitely went through that.
That's crazy.
We doing a podcast right now, Nasia. We gotta call you back.
We did.
Yeah, that's really
We doing
crazy.
a podcast right now.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta
be
call you
looking
back.
at you like, you need to figure this out. And if you don't, you need to go to the
Yeah, we call you
place
back.
that you go at 5:30 p.m. so you can reserve your bed where you will be sleeping at the shelter. It's free there. You don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Your $150. You can keep doing that and figure it out slowly. Like, you
Until
will
what you
not
run
be
into.
staying with me.
Yeah, that was we broke up after we broke up in
So is he helping now?
September.
No, the
He
man would have been
helped,
homeless. If
yeah.
she put the man out, he would have been homeless, man.
That's what it came. We had those fights too. So we broke up in September after we had the initial big fight. Like it was over the phone. He called me like about the laptop, whatever. And I don't know. He was just really disrespectful. Like he called me out my name. Like it was just we never had fights like that. Like. And
So can
that's
I
why
answer
was
my
like,
questions? You done with your question?
Yeah, I think I'm okay for now.
I want to ask, how tall is he? He's taller than you?
Can I see a picture of him?
Not a lot, probably.
Okay, so this
Is he attractive?
So I'm gonna rate him in my head so that we can.
He's okay.
I mean, he's not like.
You better say I'm sexy.
He's not Denzel.
Denzel ain't sexy.
Denzel-
Denzel look good. I'm sexy.
Denzel's
Denzel like alright, but I'm sexy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't on that. Like nah, man. Like you know what I'm saying? No.
First, you don't like to smile no more. All the photos going.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not on each other's social media.
Oh, we can show the YouTube. She
Oh no, I
the
just want to see so I can see in my head like what.
Oh,
There's nobody else is seeing this. I'm just going.
Yeah, no, I was legit looking for pictures because I'm like, we're not on each other's social media no more. We're not on anything. I mean, this is an old movie. Let's see what's in this album. That's new.
Oh yeah, right there.
Girl, I'm gonna start rubbing your back. You supposed to.
Are you gonna charge me?
No, you're supposed to silently enjoy your back rub.
Bro,
not be saying, "Oh yeah."
So I wanna
silently enjoy that rub.
I wanna wear vibrating panties one day.
Oh my goodness. That
Yeah,
nigga is beautiful.
You can look at.
That man is
What's wrong
beautiful.
with it?
I mean, it's alright. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not attractive because obviously I was with him. I'm not gonna be one of those because we had the argument. He said, "You're gonna say I'm ugly," but I'm like, "No, you're attractive." I'm not gonna not say I don't want nobody attractive.
He works out or is he a little chubby?
No, he actually doesn't work out. But
He doesn't?
No.
He looks
So he's a little
normal.
chubby.
Yeah, he's not chubby though.
Yeah.
He's like a broad build. I don't know. He just has his natural.
So he a little taller than you?
Yeah.
I'm so sad to say you better get back with that. You better get back with that man.
The streets can happen.
No, the streets is cold. The streets is cold.
Okay, so I guess I
Jesus
have a
Christ.
question. I have a better question for you. Do you hope to find love again?
I'm in that stage where I'm
We
good.
recently met a female who's 32 and was like, she don't give a fuck either.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I'm
what?
only at that stage just because.
She's dating a 23-year-old.
Oh really? I'm talking to somebody else.
You talking to
I saw somebody else talking to me that's 23. That's funny.
Bro, he just wants to fuck. That's about it.
Yeah, and I'm in that stage like I'm not trying to be like, oh my husband, like I'm just not in that stage like right now. Like I'm not trying to find out. If it comes, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh no, I don't want love again and stuff.
So
sure.
this podcast is basically dating advice for either as younger women, young men, anyone, and people could be married. They could be your age and married, or your age and single.
They could be going through the
And they
same
just wanna-
situation.
Yes, and they just want to hear what you got to say about your situation.
That's true. And I mean, I feed off a lot of friends. I have a
So
lot
if
of
you
friends
have-
that's different.
So basically, what I said that is, so if you have any so we're gonna wrap it up. So if you have any last words, any advice, anything you want to tell people who may be going through the same situation or maybe coming up to this situation.
How better help us understand how do you live with a man and be fully cordial still? Like
Yeah,
you
that's
are
very rare.
grown.
That's
It is weird. At this point,
It's A+.
it is. We do what we have to do because we have a child.
Yeah,
So
come home every day and see each other.
No, he doesn't come home every day. He doesn't stay at the house because I'm not gonna lie. I have a petty spirit, so I say petty shit. Like
Oh, so he got somewhere he go crash at sometimes.
Exactly, he does.
It's obviously a female's house.
Of course, 1,000%. But he's not gonna admit that.
The way that man look.
But I mean,
Oh, yeah, he got
you
one.
have a female, and I know, like I've known you since we were teenagers. Like you always deal with a female. Like I know there's a female in play,
Yeah.
but he won't tell me.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Jacksonville is easier than South Florida. If you grew up in South Florida trying to holler at females and then come to Jacksonville, it's way easier.
I'm sure it's female. But my thing is, I mean, just live your life. Go. I'm not gonna sit and I'm not gonna dwell and I'm not gonna, you know, I mean, like I'm just not in that spirit no more. I did the
Why
crime,
not just
I
be
did
in
the-
an open relationship? or
I
some
did
shit?
that. I mean, we probably could, but I just feel like we got so dark. Like we really went dark.
But
with
then
each
that's
other.
my question.
So I
Like,
don't
why
know.
do you feel like going dark means there's never no more light?
Oh, this is definitely still.
I don't know, because of the stuff we said to each other. Like we said,
We've said- we've said-
we've
said that
so
stuff
this sounds terrible, but
We
just if I will fat, does that mean that I have to remain fat for life because I was fat? I can't get small.
No.
So then why
If I
can't
was
you
broke, that don't mean I can't get no money.
I mean,
Exactly.
That's true. It could. Maybe we could pass
So I think time heals everything, and therapy is a hell of a thing. So have you tried therapy? Did you guys even
this. Yeah,
talk
we
about
did.
it?
We did. We did like virtual therapy, but
That would have been
issue-
like a month or two.
My issue is he's all about he'll say he's about communication, but only tells half of the truth. Because we went to therapy after it got bad. We went to therapy like
You
after
feel like you
we
went to the
broke
therapist
up.
the truth?
No, he didn't though, because we were in therapy, and he said the only issue
when me and her started therapy with our therapist, I was already doing therapy with her a month before by myself.
See, that's
without you. So my therapist already knew me. She already had sessions with me. So when it came to her, I couldn't even lie.
That's a good one.
I mean, we have to. So we graduated from therapy. We don't believe like therapy is something you need like 24, like years.
You just need it for like a month.
You need it when you need it. You don't need it. You know, you don't have no issues, and you may have some issues, and you need some help. But we had to stop therapy because we started using a therapist as like a parent.
Or a judge.
We're gonna tell. We're gonna tell. Wait till Tuesday.
When she do something,
I'm gonna tell.
I'd be like, wait till we do therapy. Yeah, we're gonna tell. We're gonna snitch on each other.
We don't say nothing. We would not.
She'll yell at me. She'll yell at me, and I'm like, oh really? Wait till I see the therapist. I'm telling on you.
That's it. And then Tuesday will come, and I realize like. After a few weeks, bro.
We don't even need this therapist no more.
We're not talking about
We just talking shit.
Well, I have something I want to talk about this week. Well, she did da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, I have stuff I want to talk about too. And he said, and
Yeah.
And the therapist is making it work. But then I realized I said, bro.
We don't even need
you
this
realize
therapist
we
no
just come in here on a weekly basis now. Like, we do a check-in on ourselves. Like, is this helping?
It's called communication. We could have talked those things out. Rather than being like, yo, on Tuesday I'm snitching on you. When we get on the phone with that therapist, we get on that video chat with the therapist. This is during COVID time, so we didn't go in the office. It was during COVID, so we would do video chat. So
that's how ours went. We did.
I mean, I loved it. It was more convenient.
We did. Yeah, we were separate. We did it at like the little video chats too, like teletherapy or whatever. We did that for like a month. But my thing is, you lied during it. The whole time you was talking about, the only thing we had issues was we just needed time. We just needed time. We need to go out. Like that's
his opinion.
And that's what he was saying. So then he's like, okay, let me ask you out on a date. Let's go on a date.
You ain't got no time though.
No, exactly.
You don't got no time.
That's what I told him. I'm like, it's gonna always come down to time because then it's like, oh well, the times you're free, I gotta work. The times you're free,
no time.
So there is no time, right?
Yeah.
But then it goes back to the issue of money. So that was the whole thing. We went in a circle in therapy, and then after therapy, I don't know, we argued again. Then it came out, and he was like, oh well, I talked to somebody while we was together, like outside the relationship. So I'm like, why you didn't just say that before?
Talk to her for.
Like what? Like why wouldn't she?
What is talk to her for?
And I'm like, what are you like? What? Like so you were. I didn't sleep with anyone. Like that was he kept putting emphasis. I didn't sleep with her.
That's even worse. That's even worse. That's even worse.
I'm like, so you formed a bond with
that's
someone.
Even
so
worse.
you went to go. You wanted to be with this person.
That's
you
even
wanted to
worse.
talk and sit down like that.
Boy,
you would rather
you better
go
call
to
a bitch because she can get your shit from in front of the door.
Like that's what made me mad. What made me mad is I'm a person that I'm all for talking. Like you wanna sit down and talk with Sarah. She look good. Okay, let's talk about it then. I'm for that. So what makes me mad is
so you like Sarah.
You didn't even. I don't know. There was none of, and I'm one of those people you can talk to. So the fact that you did it and you thought you did, that's weird. That's weird. Like I feel some type of way. I'm like, nah, I'm mad because.
No, I think it's worse for a man to build an emotional bond with the female than it is for him to fuck a female.
That's what I think too, honestly. And I'm like, you built this bond with her, and my thing is, you felt like going to her versus me.
I believe when people are cheating, man and woman, I know man and woman cheating are different. But even though a man does not emotionally cheat,
they do. He's emotional cheating.
Because most men do not emotionally cheat. When a man who is not emotionally cheating is cheating, he's cheating with a female. Mm-hmm. And females are emotional. So just because it's emotional on one side doesn't mean it can't be emotional.
And that's really emotional on my side. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. I'm from plain dick and she gone. But the thing is that...
But the lies that you have to feed and the things that you have to do to keep that going is literally what breaks.
Like to me, because I'm like every day you went in my face and was telling me one thing and that wasn't it. And I'm one of those people, my wheels turn. Did
you text me? You really love me, or did you meant to text me?
Yeah, and I'm like, you told me so. Because then I'm one of those people. I start thinking about stuff.
Good morning.
I was gonna say the love is a little too far. Good morning, I hear that one.
Yeah, but my thing is, I start thinking about that, and it was like little things. So it was one time we had sex, and like he was like apologizing. What the fuck you?
Well,
and I kept saying, and I kept saying like, what the fuck you got going on? Like you were like, oh, for all my bullshit. I love you for all my bullshit. Thank you so much.
That's cheating.
Yeah, like
asking,
I'm like, what the fuck you got going on?
I tell you, when a man man
wanna-
cheat,
nah,
he come
bro.
home and love his girl even harder.
That's what I'm
So he gonna be
saying.
like, I'm sorry,
and you
baby, for
guilty
everything I
and
did.
you doing all this,
Yeah.
and then responding,
Yeah.
and I told you, like, I'm like, hey, you acting funny, let me know.
Yeah,
Like, we
that's
had
cheating
those
right now.
conversations, so now
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
told me after the fact, that we're working, I'm extra pissed. I'm extra pissed. Because leading up to it, I told you, I'm like, you acting funny, something not right. Oh, nah. No, what, just, let's talk.
Okay.
And we both smoke,
So,
we both smoke.
wait, both of y'all wait. We're supposed to wrap it up.
Okay.
So I want to know anybody who you feel like a go-to what you're going through, I want some good ass advice.
I don't know what good ass advice to give them.
All right, it's whether
move with a job. Don't move unless you have a job.
Yeah.
All right, so wait, let me ask you this.
Yes,
Let me ask you this.
definitely. Always
When you first met him, did you feel like he had ambition?
Yes.
He was able to drive?
Yes, and he lost it. 1,000%.
Did you steal his ambition?
I feel like
Do you think it transferred from person to
it.
person?
No, I feel like I always had it, and I've always been the same person I am, and I've always.
So you feel
had
like
the
he
spirit.
lost his ambition?
I do. Because
You
he
don't
was
think
not the person he was when he got to this. Like, now it's like a settled personality, and you don't want to go hard. Or
You think
have
he's
that
comfortable?
time. Very. And
Do you think you're making him comfortable?
Yeah, I did. I enabled a lot of it because I was
So you're telling-
over everything.
So you're telling me don't enable him. You need to cook tonight. You need to
I cooked
learn
you
how-
breakfast.
You need we need to cook tomorrow. You could do the dishes.
I did dishes yesterday.
Take the trash out.
I do that every time.
Babe, just
Something.
do something.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I know I enabled him, and we talked about this too. Like, I enabled him, but at this point, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like do what you gotta do to get back to where you are. But and I told him now, I'm like, you're nowhere where you were. Like, he was at a worse before this. Like, he was at a bad place too, and got back up. So I just feel like men
Need space.
stay encouraged. I don't know. Like, y'all gotta stay encouraged.
All right,
because there's something.
so what I gotta say to you with that is, for me personally, I have mentors in my life. I have people who push me and drive me, but the biggest motivation I've ever had in my life was when I seen that little girl come out, and I see her, and I'm like, yo, I have to make sure she is going to be great.
He was right there and saw mine come out, and I had her naturally the quick 45 minutes out and boom, and yeah, no, that wasn't it.
So my grandma gave me
crazy,
some of the
dog.
best
That's
advice I've
absolutely
ever had in my life.
Oh, let me
And
see, because I love the grandmas, because I listen to my.
so my grandma told me that you have to train your man. And just like a dog, like when you first get a puppy, they're gonna pee in certain places even while you're training them. So it's not gonna be perfect, but it'll get there with more practice. So it's also not what you say, but how you say it. So
Yes.
And he's
sweet and soft. If you say something to me in the wrong motherfucker
now
way,
that I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty. And as a woman, and to all my women out there, I love women. I'm more for women empowerment, but our mouths are harsh, and we do need to scale back. That is something I'm learning, and I will say out of the situation, I do learn.
shit, if you say something to me sweet and
Alright,
soft,
that-
I will listen.
that
But
is
if you
something-
do not say it nice, I am not listening.
I'm learning that.
Not at all.
I definitely, and he's told me that. He's told me like the way you talk is like, and I get it.
Honestly,
It's
it put me.
hard.
Honestly,
I get it.
I don't believe in depression, but I suffer from depression sometimes. So if you
I
aren't
really
necessarily saying something to me in the right way, it might just make me sad. And when I get sad, I don't get sad as in mopey sad. I get sad as in mad
You
sad.
know what's that's funny? I think he definitely suffers from that. My mother told me that he actually talks to my mother versus I definitely don't talk to his. But he talks.
You know what?
She got a kid now. My
oh my
god. But he like talks to my mom. He has really, and he told my mom like he is unmotivated and like he doesn't want to do anything. But my thing is, I told my mom like I started talking to him harsh and everything as we moved here and we got to the situation from September on. Anytime before September, anytime we talk about, I never talked to him the way I talk to him now. I only talk to him now because I feel like I was angry and I was in a mad state. I haven't even done that.
Can I be real with you? For me as a man, the most motivating thing she could say to me is not be mean by saying it, but looking at me and be like, Ty, I need you. It's Ty Urban. I need you. I need you. Please help me.
I feel like I've done that and that wasn't receptive, and so I'm gonna
Oh, me?
where I do.
I'm so sorry. I'm such a man and a provider. When she's looking at me saying I need you, nigga, we from Ross, man. We finna fucking get this bread. Like we finna.
I don't know.
No, I know, but no, that's not not what I'm gonna do. I'm just saying, like, in my mind.
But
I'm getting it by any means
one of the
necessary.
biggest compliments I've ever told him was that he's a provider, and I appreciate him for that. And
that's the best compliment.
That was the best compliment I've ever told him. And he's heard it multiple times. People have told him that I've said that. They're like, do you know how she views you? Like, she says you're a top provider.
And he still don't be motivated to love you like that?
Right.
All right, we're going to end the podcast now. I'm like, that's mad crazy.
Motivated.
That is crazy.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah,
That's
this was
crazy,
awesome. Hopefully
bro.
we have a part 2 to this soon.